So we started off with our party getting asked to come to the captain's quarters and talk to the Triton Arthur. Upon entering the cabin, they all sat down for a nice little rum and chat. Arthur then informed you all of a bunch of things. He also gave Alric a very nice spear to replace the quarterstaff that broke on him the day before in the shark attack. It seems Arthur was watching from the ocean. He then went about telling our party a lot of information about what's going on under the ocean, and that if they don't act soon, there will be war from below. After Arthur finally left, After Arthur finally left, they went about making sure the ship was safe and secure on the final stretch to Maybell. And upon entering the city, our party was handed a small chest for their efforts on the ship with about 600 gold in it. So even though they had a day and a half left to look for John, they decided to go shopping. While walking around the 9 different districts of Maybell, one for each religion, they started to notice a lot of the buildings here were quite damaged. It seems the earthquake that happened a few days ago did take quite a toll on the city itself. They saw a lot of closed for repair signs and some buildings that were just fully turned to rubble. They hit up an area which is called the Mystic Bazaar, which is a vibrant market district where followers of Axiom gather. Colorful stalls sell exotic goods and magical artifacts, attracting both locals and visitors seeking blessings or just a path in the right direction. It's also where the inn they were going to stay at was located. Along the way, our rogue and monk saw a symbol on an old building and steered them all towards it. The symbol was one they knew well, as they both have a tattoo of it from when they worked for the group. For some reason, though, the rest of the party couldn't see it, so they put that on the back burner and headed for more into the bazaar. It was in the center of the city and shops were everywhere. They hit up a tailor shop called the Clean Cape for some new clothes and capes, and then a potion shop called the Magic Duck. And upon entering it, it seemed to be it was also part shop, part daycare. Our Aniket decided that this was the perfect time to have her pet panther say hi to all the kids that were in the middle of having a book read to them. The kids were happy, the teacher was not. From here, our party hit up the Flawless Kettle for some rooms and then sat down for some liquid and listened to the chatter. They pretty much heard over the last few days people everywhere had been seeing some sort of apparition and decided that this was another perfect time to go look for it themselves. So at night, our rogue and our monk hit up the shop where they'd seen the symbol, and the rest headed out ghost hunting. The ghost hunters did actually find one. It was in the Temple of Shadows district. This district is dedicated to Drax. It's a grand, dark alleyways wind between grand Gothic structures where the followers of this mysterious faith gather. In one of these dark alleyways, they found the bodies of 3 ceremonial guards hacked to pieces. From out of one of them came a ghost. It waved at Clark, and then pointed to Annie and Kargath, and stuck out a hand. Not really knowing what else to do, Annie held out her hand and was then possessed by the ghost. The body of the ghost, using Annie's body, then took a deep breath. Oh, that is nice. It has been a while. And from there, Clark and Kargath were introduced to Deadman, a one-time circus performer from Ulmark, and where he also died. And he knew Clark, and was bummed to know that Lois wasn't with him. Deadman then told Clark that he and his crew, Zatanna, Mento, and Sargon the Sorcerer, came here a week ago when Constantine, the John they were looking for, asked for their help. But since then, all of them have gone missing. John first, then the rest, and Deadman has been searching the best he can for them, but he is going nowhere. Unfortunately, a few people have seen him searching, and the 3 dead guards at their feet caught him looking around and tried to bind him, so he pretty much took one of them over, and the 3 of them hacked each other to pieces. The city is highly magical due to having 9 different faiths here, so most of the buildings are warded against ghosts, so looking around for dead man has been a challenge. After all this info, Annie started to try to kick this unwanted ghost out of her body. Maybe it wasn't Annie, but she did have a little bit of help. And so Deadman told them that he would try to stay close and help where he could in finding John and wish them luck. Buster and Alric went back to the building with the symbol they found and decided to poke around. They found it was a nice old toy shop and that it looked closed and boarded up in a few places. They managed to get the front door unlocked, but they didn't have the strength to push it open. Looked like something else had fallen in front of the door. They noticed through the front window that maybe the door was either nailed. They're not too sure. But being very small, the front door seemed useless without someone a little bigger. This is why you don't split a party in the middle of a new city at nighttime. After the front door was a bust, they scampered up the wall to the second floor balcony, and using the tools of his trade, Buster cut a hole in the window, unlocked the shutters, and they went inside. They then found themselves in a dark room that started to fill with a poisonous gas, and they started to vomit. It was basically a stinking cloud. This began to get even worse when a voice out of the gloom started to laugh at them from every direction, telling them they're gonna die very, very soon. So after a few rounds of failed saves, Alric grabbed Buster and they jumped out the window. When they got their breath back and their stomachs back, they also noticed that the shutters closed, locked, and the hole in the window fixed itself, which is where we're picking back up. So, what would you two like to do as soon as that happened to you? And I will put you back towards where that building was. Nope, you didn't actually see the inside of the building, so sorry. You're staying on this map.
Gosh, definitely heading back to the inn.
Okay.
Probably not take a direct route.
Okay.
Just in case, like someone on a tail.
Okay. I need.
And also, if we vomited, we're definitely covered in vomits. Like we don't want to be seen in this state.
I also need perception checks from both of you.
Oof.
Ooh. Okay.
Hit the first one, 23.
Yep. Buster,
I wonder why.
you start to hear that the soldiers that had passed you moments before have turned around and are coming back towards where they were before. So you probably have like 30 seconds before someone's going to be near you again.
I'll just say we've got to move quick. Just get out of the immediate area and then start trying to lose a tail.
Okay. Which way are you going to head? Towards your inn or back to the back alley? You would remember that where they went, they came from the back alley out and then turned to the right. So you would have to go either towards the back alley where you have the symbol or just like basically where they're going to path back and go around there.
I'll go to the back alley.
Back alley? Okay. Alright, when you guys get to the back alley, I need perception checks again, please.
Can I just use my passive perception at this point?
Yes. What is your passive?
It is 18.
Oh, okay. 18. Remind me of that. You would still see the same symbol, but at a more better glance, because you're like trying to be quiet and whatnot, you notice that it's not straight. It's like it's turned where it should be like the top part of the symbol is pointing down the alley.
I don't see that. I rolled a net 1.
What's your passive?
14.
Okay. Yeah, you probably weren't paying attention enough, but Alric does notice with his passive.
Yeah, I'd give you a prod. Point that out.
Do you want to follow it, or do you want to go back? Because it looks like it's different.
Better than nothing. And I will start heading off in its direction.
Okay. The alley itself, it's like quite narrow. Not that big. Probably like maybe enough for like 3 or 4 like buildings themselves. And as you guys go down there, your passive's enough to see another symbol on the top of a sewer grate.
We try to lift it.
I don't want to give a big gesture to Muscle. Can we lift it?
If you guys want to try, I'd give one of you advantage on a strength check to pull it up.
Actually, wait. I've got a crowbar.
Okay, that still
I
gives...
just give you advantage anyway.
Yep.
Oh well.
You can go, bud. You got the crowbar.
Okay. The strength check, just see.
Yeah. Okay, 15 is good enough. With the two of you pulling and pulling and pulling, you do get it to unlatch. And you will see a little bit of blood that seems to be draining down there. And not too sure exactly where it's coming from, but you do see a fair bit of blood just dripping down there too.
Do we want to get the others, or do we want to lock this out on our own?
But like, how much time has passed by this point?
By now, further down there, you would have probably like maybe 2 minutes, so the guards would have already done their next path.
Considering how the last time we tried to enter somewhere went, it might be worth coming back later. Are there any small like pebbles around? So
Yeah.
I can pry out.
Yeah, like you're in an alley.
Under the grate, so it closes but doesn't quite close.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you there's lots of like damaged buildings because of the earthquake, so there's lots of rubble everywhere. It hasn't been long enough for them to rebuild the entire city yet.
What are they doing?
Amazing. Oh, now we can just come back.
Well, let's try to find the others. We might need a bit more strength to do a few things.
Probably.
Okay.
And I'll follow your lead.
All right.
Let's try to lose a tail and get back to the inn.
Perfect. All right. Our other three. You guys find yourselves in the middle of one of the alleys in Drax district where you guys are, having just seen Deadman go back underground. And you are surrounded by the 3 dead bodies of some ceremonial guards, which I don't know if you bothered to loot, or that'll be up to you. What would you 3 like to do?
Are we... I wouldn't mind checking the bodies out, but are we on a time limit here? I know we're on a time limit, but is there any people around us or near us, or...
Like everywhere, every now and then you're going to see guards, but You're down an alley, so at the moment there's nothing until you peek your head out and take a look. It's also like probably close to 10 p.m.
Okay. I'm going to check the bodies before we go. If the guards, they might have something that we might need in the future.
Okay. Give me an investigation of the bodies, please.
Investigation. An 18.
An 18. They're pretty much, you can tell they're like night guards, so like most of the stuff on them is just like, there's nothing magical that you would know unless Annie decided to do her tech magic or Cleric. Right now, you'd probably find about 150 gold among them all if you took the time to search all three. But for the most part, they just like look like city guards who hack themselves to pieces. But most of the armor is like pretty nice looking.
No, I was just thinking if they had anything like, sigil or something that we could use, or keys or something. But yeah, I will stand up. Well, I might as well just nothing else. And just turn around and say, I think we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit out of sorts after what happened to me in this alley.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't think to detect magic. My thought process would probably just be like,
Perfect.
Get out of here as quickly as possible. Yeah. If you all would want me to look, I mean, I can ritual cast it, but that's 10 more minutes sitting here with bodies.
Nah, it's fine. It's not worth. Because if any other guards do come down, then we're gonna just, even though we know we didn't do it, it's just gonna look very incriminating.
Right.
So I'm just happy to get out.
And just because it's been a while, I'll remind you guys that Deadman did say that the rest of the crew and John were staying at the other inn that was near the docks.
And he didn't say the name.
I can't remember if he did or not.
Okay.
We did get the names of them when we first got here, right? So it's just the one we're not at.
Yeah, I think the Rainy Tusk is the other one.
Okay.
I mean, it's the middle of the night, right? Should we try the inn or wait until the morning? No.
I mean, probably still be open if it's on the docks, but do we want to catch up with the elders first? Not that we have a way to contact them or anything, but...
Right, I'm on the fence because I feel like an inn's a public enough place that we could check it out safely, three of us, but because we're also on a time crunch to find this guy.
Yeah. We can recce it then, I guess. We go and have a pint or drink.
Yeah, sure. How far is this place from the inn where we are staying?
It'd be near the docks. You'd be probably better 15-minute walk back to the docks and then you'd still have to find the inn or get someone to tell you where the inn is. It wasn't on a path where you guys first went. So on roll 20, I'll ping where a few things are for you. So this right here is the inn where you guys are staying. You guys,
okay, yep.
You guys docked here, and you guys are currently up in this area.
Oh, away from the dock then.
Yeah.
We traveled, okay.
Yeah, and Buster and Alric, I believe I had them right about here.
So in theory, would we still be able to get a long rest if we did go to that inn first?
It depends on how long you decide to stay there.
Good point. Not sure on this one, but we are on a bit of a time crunch. You're right. Unless we just find the place and then head back to the cavern. Our cavern. It's the other way of doing it.
Yeah, do you want to try to find it, and then if we get lucky and can find it quickly, then pop in and kind of give it a glance, and then try to be as quick as possible. But if it looks like something that we need to come back with a full party, then we can just have a drink, go back, and then try again in the morning.
Sounds like a plan. I'm up for that.
So you guys are going to go to the Rainy Tusk? Okay.
What tusk? The what tusk?
The Rainy Tusk.
The Rainy Tusk.
Yeah, that's the other inn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So... let me see... Okay, perfect. So are you guys going to just try and look for it, or are you going to ask anybody? After your 15-minute walk there.
Are there any guards that we can quickly ask?
Lots of guards. Yeah.
I will find some guards and politely ask the way.
Okay. Yeah. Don't know if they'll have any, it's pretty late, but, pretty much as soon as you get off, the main dock area, hang right, I think it's like the 13th building on the left. You'll see the big sign. It's pretty much where everybody is. Just at this time of night, I don't know if you're going to be able to get a room.
That's all right. Thank you for your time.
Yep. So pretty much the other one's right over here. It's on the outside of the gates.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. By the time you guys get there, it's fairly... like, it's still lit. But you can see there's a little bit of damage to this building, but not a lot. Looks like it actually came out pretty good. It's not as big as the inn that you guys are currently staying at, because this is just more of a stop and go for most of like the sailors that are just staying overnight and whatnot. So it's not really for
long-term stay.
Correct. So you might like have 3 or 4 to a room in this kind of place. But there is a barkeep.
So it's a hostel.
Kind of, yeah. It's still technically an inn, but it's more of a how much can I get out of this little place kind of inn. It's like, you're all friends? Good. You're staying together. Okay. As you walk in, you're going to see someone pretty much asleep at the bar. There's maybe a half a dozen people just sitting by a fire. For the most part, this is nice and quiet, and no one's really doing much. But you do see someone snoring in front of the bar.
Like a patron or the person working?
Person working. Looks to be a female human, pretty old. She's not paying attention because she's asleep.
I'll turn to the others and just... drink, anyone? Or are we getting out of here and coming back in the morning?
Is there anyone else in the bar area other than the sleeping person that's working?
You'd see like 1 or 2 people at the bar who are pretty much just helping themselves and putting money down on the counter, and the rest are just sitting at a table just minding their own business. Probably like last drink before bed kind of thing. But it's not as busy.
Mark, do any of these people look remotely familiar, or like they would be part of that group the dead man was talking about?
You can give me an investigation if you want there, Cleric. With a 21, you would not recognize anyone in here.
I'll turn around.
Right. Since there are a few patrons there, I think Clark will climb up onto the bar right next to the sleeping proprietor.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to pull out his lute and start strumming, and just kind of like a little entertainment for the people that are there, and hoping to not really startle but awaken the proprietor kind of kindly.
Okay. It doesn't take long. She's, in the middle of a snore when she just goes, "Did I hire entertainment for tonight? I don't remember hiring entertainment for tonight." She's just going to peer one eye open and just look and go, "I didn't hire you tonight, did I? I should have, but I didn't.
No, I
Can I help you?"
I decided to do this out of the kindness of my heart.
Oh.
And
Well, that's a first. What can I do you for?
The name is Clark, and I kind of do a gentlemanly. There we go. That was hard. A bow. And I was wondering, we are looking for a particular person.
Okay.
And to the best of my recollection, I will describe John. And have you seen?
Sounds familiar. Give me a persuasion check, please.
Persuasion. 17.
Oh, just gonna look around at everybody and go, I haven't seen him in a while, but he's paid for, I think, a month. Him and a couple friends, I think, came in here, but I haven't seen them in a while. I just assumed they went on a ship somewhere. Most people do. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry. They got rooms on the 3rd floor.
Do you mind if we go up and have a look in the rooms?
Knock all you want, but they're locked.
I'll look at the other two. Shall we?
Sure. And Clark heads upstairs.
Okay. She would have let you know exactly which room. I just forgot.
That's right.
We'll say it's
You did
room,
say,
room 30.
You did say 2nd floor, didn't you?
3rd floor.
3rd floor. Of course, room 30. Would make sense.
And as we get up to the 3rd floor, Clark's going to look down both ends of the hallway. Does there happen to be a window at either end of the hallway?
Lots of windows, yes. There's pretty much one every time you go up a stair. There's a window.
Okay, knowing the room is locked, what Clark is going to do is head towards one of the windows, open the window, and try to fly around to the window of said room 30.
Okay.
Instead of trying to pick the lock or break the door down.
Okay. You would notice that all the shutters and drapes have been closed, and it would be really, really hard to see through it without actually breaking in. Looks fairly dark in there, but there's some sort of weird green glow.
Okay.
And the rest of you who are at the front door will see that it's open about an inch.
Okay.
Gonna just sit down. Do we have 10 minutes to cast detect magic, or do you think there's a point if something's glowing green? That seems pretty obvious that that's not normal.
That'll be up to you, but it's probably something obvious that's not normal. And Kerrigan's going to give you a nice low growl.
I will push the door open slowly.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand kind of down the hallway, just like
Fair
within
enough.
sight. But if something jumps out, I'm squishy. So
Okay.
I-
So as soon as you...
pretty fine.
Yep. As soon as you guys open the door, Alric and Buster, what are you two doing?
oh god,
Ah?
Okay.
So by the time you guys get back to your inn and you just sit and wait, seems like you're waiting and your other party members aren't there.
Well, this is a first.
Yeah, you would have think one of the booze hounds would have been here by now. Do we want to start following down the lead they had when they left?
I was also honestly wondering, is it worth just waiting longer? Well, what's a chance that they'd find something and go off on their own? Like
They're
we
not,
did.
they're smarter
Okay,
than
we should follow their lead.
So you two are going to stay, or are you going to go out and looking?
No, I think I agreed with Buster. We should go out looking.
Okay. Where would you guys like to look? I don't think they told you where they were going.
Yeah, I can't remember the lead they had.
Yeah, I'm pretty
About
sure
those.
they left first, and then you guys went your way.
I think we were following the stories of
The ghost.
Yeah,
yeah.
where they were last seen. Yep.
Where do you find ghosts?
Well, if they were last seen somewhere, do you want to go to where they were last seen?
Wait, well, do we know where they were last seen?
Nope.
Uh,
Wait, this is quite a holy city, isn't it? There's bound to be, like, graveyards or something. Surely you find ghosts at graveyards, right? Dead.
only one way to find out.
Yeah,
We asked the barkeep where the closest graveyard is.
Yep, you'd have to wake him up first, but yeah, he would let you know that you're going to get an odd look at 10 o'clock at night when you're looking for graveyards.
Scary stories.
But being a religious city, you gotta pray to a dead person when you gotta pray to a dead person. He'd let you know that they're just past the Drax area, so where I'm pinging on the map. They'd be right off on the corner. It's one of the very first places you see when you come in here from the mainland. Also up near where the soldier, there's like a little barracks up there, and everyone, for the most part, is buried up in that general vicinity.
Nice.
that sounds like a plan.
Not a bad place to start.
Okay. That'll take you guys, by the time you guys get there, you guys are opening the door. So,
No.
when you guys fling the door open, Joe, you want to introduce character number 2, please?
Not really. I'm just going to go who goes and spin around to hope that it's one of the 3 that I'm looking for.
You have met the rest of them, and no. These people.
I'm going to have a disappointed look and be like, "Can I help you?"
And tell them what you look like.
I'm a human because I'm bland and boring. I'm wearing a dark green robe and gowns and stuff. I look quite religious, but yeah, just standard good-looking human.
And I will put a picture of him in Discord for you. Once I find where I put it.
I'm so confused right now.
It's okay.
Well, I thought I'd be gone for a lot longer than you guys would have played, so I was going to bring in a second character, but no one's played.
Is this Eric the Cleric?
No.
It was tempting. It was so tempting, but I went somewhere else.
He might look like Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, he's in green. And there's a mysterious green glow. I've got it. I'm thinking DC characters.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if there is a lantern in the room.
Yep.
Pretty much, yep.
I had to. It was easy to be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
I will turn to him and say, "Who are you?"
I asked first.
Well, we're a bit of an impasse then, aren't we?
Well, you're in
And
my
what are you
friend's
doing?
room.
Ah. Well, you've been tasked with... Who's your friend?
The rooms that you're in.
We're actually looking for someone who, conversely, doesn't... Who has been renting this room?
And by now, Clark, you would have moved around to the front.
I'm also going to send Kerrigan kind of up underneath Kargath's arms and just kind of staring in through the door.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Clark comes to the door. He notices it's open and everybody's inside, and he'll come in. Well, that didn't work, and notice the green glow from, but being inside the room now, and this this human, and you're not John.
You would also know that he's in like the robes of a Lunaran priest.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're looking for John.
Join the group. Been
Again,
sent to look
they are.
for John as well.
Again, may I ask who you are?
Hal.
Ah.
And you guys?
Well, I'm Kargath, and I'll let the others introduce themselves.
The name is Clark the Bard Owl. At your service. And he'll do a bow.
And Clark the Bard Elf.
Did you just say elf?
Owl.
Owl.
Ow.
It sounded like Elf.
It was Elf.
I was going to say, it's quite...
Conrad.
Might be on a little bit of sleep. Leave me alone.
Now that I've learned that the room's not going to explode, I guess I'll kind of make my way down the hallway and poke my head in the corner. Like, hi, my name's Ani. This is my Panther Kerrigan. Actually, quite nice. Doesn't sound that way right now, but he's actually quite nice.
Yeah. He's always the same with people he's never met.
You guys would notice that there's lots of candles around here that you can light to make this place lit up, so you're not just in the glow of some green, dancing lights. I assume you're going to light all the candles, so I will tell you what you see in this lovely room.
Loads of ritual markings and anyway.
Well, it's pretty much a red string theory room. You're going to see lots of red string going from corners to corners to corners to corners. There's a map of the city with about 20 different photos and locations on it. Most of them point to a few scattered locations as the focal point as to what John might have been looking for. Give me an investigation rolls, please.
18.
Ooh.
That's an 11 from me.
16.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So got some good ones. That's good. So, as you guys slowly taking a look at what you see, you're going to see that there are a few pins with thread strings at Hagelbroom's Toys and Trinkets. Some pins at the...
Hang on.
Yep. Hagelbroom Toys and Trinkets. More pins at the Maybell Community Center. A couple pins at 4 of the temples. Temple districts.
Maybell Community Center.
Yeah, 4 pins at the temples of Vox, Ceres, Terra, and Axiom. A lot of scattered paper that mainly just say silver needled bastards. I'll type all this out for you too. A bunch of other notes that are scribbled in a language that none of you know. There's a few pins that have a big red X on them. And the Maybell Historical Society is one of them. That's pretty much the library in Maybell. And you're going to see notes scattered everywhere on a small little desk.
Can I have a look through the notes?
Sure. There's quite a few. Some are scribbled in haste. Some are like underlined, circled, starred. The main ones you're going to see are Endelyn is here somewhere. She won't find them.
Endelyn?
Yep. Something's going on at the temples. Demon presence everywhere. Called in for help. Hope they arrive in time.
The temples.
Must keep protection spell up. Solar eclipse soon if she comes. Seek help from temple for something to contain it if I need it. I'll just copy and paste this whole thing for you. That's pretty much what you're all going to find in that room.
Oh, is all of this already here when you got here? Or is this your doing?
I'm only about 5 minutes ahead of you guys, so I'm not that fast at writing. Or with
Who sent you here?
I might be the backup they're talking about, but my priest kind of sent me.
Does anyone have a way of securing this room? Would you like to come back to the far inn with us and meet up with the rest of our party? And
If you've got clues between you, I'm more than happy to come back.
Yep, sounds like a plan. I mean, we've got all the information we can from here. It looks like he hasn't been here for a while. So
So when we leave, can I lock the door after blowing out all the candles?
Yep. No problem there.
Room secured.
Okay. Alric and Buster, on your way to the area where you are. Alric, I need your passive will work. Who's going to be in the lead?
We'll put Alric in front.
Okay.
His passage better than mine.
Probably. Alric, as you're walking along, you suddenly just stop hearing everything. As if everything went quiet everywhere around you. And all
Okay, I'm gonna sort of freeze and start walking backwards.
Okay.
I bump into him.
Oh yeah, okay. So I try and grab your shirt because like you're pretty taller than me, so it's sort of belly button area, and start pushing you backwards.
Okay. Alric, I think I need a wisdom save from you, please.
Oh.
Oh boy.
We're in for a roll of the night.
It's also dark, just for your brownie senses. Net 1.
Oh, perfect.
Buster, you see... Actually, I'll take one from you, too. An 18. You're close. As you guys are in the middle of darkness and silenced, you see this lovely little Trix is a goblin? Halfling? You see Trix. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Just walk out of the bloom. With a dagger in her hand. And she's just going to look at you both and go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who should I bring in today? She's just going to walk right up to Buster.
Oh, no.
And cut his ear off.
That's quite an ear.
Just look at Alric and go, oh, I guess you're next. And grabs Buster and just vanishes. Leaving behind his ear that had his tattoo on it. That just starts to shrivel up and die.
Oh.
And then you're free, and the silence is gone.
Wait, so we heard her through the silence?
You guys backed up out of the silence, sorry.
Ah.
Yep. So you're alone.
Yeah, I think Alric is just in shock and is going back to the inn. Not quite sure what to make of what's just happened.
Okay. It's been a while since you've seen Trix.
Guess I don't need Buster's sheet anymore.
Not for a while. You're not dead. Don't delete it.
No, I'm just going to.
We'll pick up what remains of the ear, the shriveled ear.
Yeah. The ear itself looks fine, but wherever the tattoo was looks like it's fading. It's almost as if he's been banished away.
Oh, no.
And Trix looked jacked, we'll say. She's had a lot of training. You didn't really see her cast anything before much.
Okay.
Hmm.
R.I.P. Buster.
Yeah, she pretty much just grabbed him and dimension doored out.
Okay, so that way is gone.
Hmm.
Oh, boy.
Yep. So, you're going to go back to the inn? Everybody going back to your original inn, I assume, then?
Yep. Oh, good to be.
Okay. Probably takes you guys like another 15 minutes, so it'll be close to 11 p.m. by the time you guys all get back and meet up at your inn. We'll just say you all get there at the same time.
Because why not?
Yeah. So as you guys walk through the door, you see Alric there. Just sitting, probably, I don't know if he'd be drinking or just sitting in a chair.
Probably in shock.
Probably in shock, staring at the ear. Not quite all there. Wait, no, that's not quite how you say it.
So,
Oblivious to his surroundings. That's how you do it.
Where's Buster?
Oh. Well, that don't know. We bumped into an old colleague. They weren't pleased to see us, I think. And gesturing to the ER, she left this behind. Didn't leave him.
Halfling. I was right the second time.
Is he alive? Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I'm just. You just give me 10 minutes while I. Buster. Well, I didn't see him die. He just. Poof, gone, disappeared.
Hi, I'm Hal. I'm just gonna read that handshake.
Hello,
Sorry.
I'm Alric. This belonged to Buster.
belonged. That was Buster.
What?
Not that it'll work the same way, but can I cast Spare the Dying on the ear so it doesn't rot?
Sparing the dying is more just so they, like the actual person, like the soul stays in the body. You would need the, paladins and clerics can do, I can't remember, gentle repost, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
So they don't turn into like something else, and that'll preserve it, yes. But it'd have to be gentle repost.
Which I don't have on me today.
Nope.
On a technicality, you couldn't cast it anyway. Requires putting copper coins on the eyes and...
you would know you could probably preserve it in, like, preserving fluid, too. Like vinegar and all that stuff.
Put me up behind the bar.
Bottom
Just
shelf.
carry around a bottle of vodka with an ear in it or something.
Pretty much.
You know,
Yep.
like tequila has the worm in it.
Hang it from a necklace and just have it hanging there.
Or how about tequila with a rabbit's ear in it?
Yep.
A big blue rabbit's ear.
Yep.
I think that's meant to be a rabbit's foot, sir. Oh dear.
Or like that snake venom liquor they have in Asia with the actual like cobra in it.
Eek. What's wrong with people?
Well, we've lost him. Looks like you met another. What happened with...
We found
Your
where John
helping.
was staying, and he was doing what looks like a lot of investigation.
Yeah, well, Peggle Brown toys and can't even read my own writing.
Alric, you would recognize the name. That's the name of the toy shop you guys were just at.
Oh, I'm about to. Upon hearing the name toy shop, I can definitely confirm something's going on there before meeting the old colleague. Buster and I visited that spot. Remember, it was the same place we pointed out the symbol which you didn't. Never mind. Yeah, big cloud of poison inside of there. Someone asking when they didn't ask us to get out. Said we were gonna die soon. Oh, and we did find a potential something in the sewers. There was signs leading to the sewer grate.
Yeah, I think that'll be our first point of investigation, I think.
Definitely sounds promising.
I mean, what with all this information, like four temples and demons, and we need to start somewhere. And if this mysterious symbol, as Alric describes, leads to a sewer, then it seems to me that'll be a good point to start our search. Don't know what anybody else thinks.
Here for a walk?
Now?
We call it roadies where I come from.
How is everyone doing health-wise? Do we need a rest? Is everyone okay?
I don't think you guys have taken any damage.
No.
No damage. I used some key points though.
Yep.
I'll still do two left.
I think if we don't need to rest.
I am good to go.
I'm definitely good to go.
Does everyone have dark vision?
I do, surprisingly.
I do not.
Well, I guess it's going to be dark in the sewers, whether it's day or night, so that probably doesn't matter. Time is of the essence. If everybody's fine, might as well.
Can I go order a beer and just go walk out the door?
How sneaky are you going to do this?
You'd be able to grab a beer and go out the door. Yeah. Well, you guys aren't too far from the toy shop, but it is like 11 o'clock. And you do remember guards walking back and forth. But if you're going down the alley, you would remember that they didn't really go down there.
I think we need to start investigating. I mean, it'd probably be easier at night. Can you imagine if we get caught trying to sneak down the sewer in the middle of the day?
And I can make one person invisible if we need a scout or send somebody in front that they can't see.
I can do something kind of similar, just a lot more obvious.
Well,
At least we've got the very...
I'll lead the way then, and I'll take them down the back alley so to try and avoid the guards.
Okay. Yep, nothing has changed there at all. other than like the little rock that you left to prop it open with.
Oh, yep,
Oh,
this is it.
And as soon as you guys start to get down there, like you start to hear the sounds of a very, very large thunderstorm that is starting to broil.
Oh. I
Let's
will
do this quickly, or we may be getting a little wet under there.
I will take the lead, and because I'm slightly less squishy than everybody else.
Okay. As you guys get down there, like it's like
Hold on, really quick. Before
Sure.
before we get down there, I want, like, as we're starting to walk, is it like a ladder that we climb down and then
Yeah,
at the
pretty much.
bottom there's like a
Yeah.
when we get to the bottom,
Mhm.
I want to use one of the charges on the bell branch to detect all the things: aberrations, celestials, constructs, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within 60 feet.
60 feet. I'm trying to measure.
Is that the
which
sound
way.
of a plan going down the drain?
Nope. Trying to measure from where the house where you guys were to where you currently are. It's just past the 60-yard range. No, you'd still probably get a little ding. Probably right at the end of where that hits. You get a little bit of a fey feeling from the house direction where Alric said the symbol was.
Fae, okay.
Plus all of you.
Right.
Except for our
Oh
human.
boy.
So I'm going to hold the branch out and just kind of point in that direction. There's somebody up there.
When you guys are like in the sewer themselves, you'd catch the hint of like the bottom half of some of the buildings. And Alric, give me your passive is 18. You said.
Yep.
As soon as you get down there, you see another symbol pointing in the other direction. So as soon as you guys get down the ladder and turn, you can go left towards the back towards the alley, or right is where the symbol's pointing.
Looks like it's this way. No. Follow the symbol.
Yes, that's the way we're going.
Going through the sewer system, did you leave Kargath topside, or did you try to bring him down? He can't climb down.
Yeah, no, I would have left him in the
In the inn? Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
That'll work. Alright, so you guys are going to be walking in the sewer for probably a good 10 to 12 minutes. Every now and then, Alric, you are just going to randomly see another symbol pointing in a direction. And eventually you're going to come across just a dead end. But there's a symbol still there. But there's nothing else around it.
Well, either someone I used to know has been playing a very long prank on us, or I'm going to go out and try and touch the symbol, press it, whatever.
Okay. As soon as you touch the symbol itself, you hear it, and then the walls suddenly shift and a secret door just pop right open. And inside, you're going to see a very, very scared, shitless female kobold with daggers just staring at you and pointing at all of you. She's going to be shaking quite a bit. She's in black leathers with a few daggers at her side, her belt, pretty much everywhere. And for some of you, if you give me perception checks. It'd be more... Yeah, perception will work. Anyone 15 and above, the daggers kind of had the same etching that some of Buster's daggers had. And she's just going to look at everybody and go, I was told there's only going to be 2. I was told 2, and they were going to be fishermen. You know, guys don't look like fishermen. And then she's just going to look at who's ever in front, which I'm assuming was Alric, and just go, Salid? You would know this is a sign countersign?
What, sorry?
Sign countersign. She's waiting for the response.
Out of character. Would my character know the response?
You would know their counter response, yes. Unless it's been changed.
Because if I was told this at some point, I have completely...
I haven't told you. I was just seeing if you would know it.
Well, in character, I would respond to that. Out of character, I'm very confused.
Out of character, she's looking for the end of your group name. She gave you half. She's looking for the other half.
Well, what did she say?
Salid.
Oh, I thought that was pronounced Seldy.
Or that.
I was... Right, Moon.
Beautiful, thank you. After that, she's going to relax quite a bit. Well, at least there's more of you. You all took your time getting here. You're 3 days late, if you didn't already know. I was only going to stay until tomorrow before telling my contract that you guys didn't arrive. Why are there more than 2 of you?
I have the feeling we're on different jobs.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Persuasion.
No, sorry, deception.
Thank you.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Ooh, beautiful. She's just gonna reach in and hand you a piece of paper and go, here. These are your orders. You have a week to make sure it's done, or you'll be found and executed. And get out of my way. Because I want to leave.
Well, I'm going to step to the side and start reading whatever was handed to me.
Okay. She pretty much dashes out, and pretty much as soon as she's out of range of everyone, you're just going to see her disappear. She looked like 12. Yeah, as kobolds go. The letter looks like a letter you have had many times.
All the orders.
Yep. What does it say?
As you open it, it pretty much just says, the owner of the shop where we put our symbol has turned traitor. Find and kill this witch from whence she came. She is very skilled. Beware her creations.
In other words, avoid her toys.
That's all it says.
Oh.
And you'd get that subtle hint in the back of your head that a timer just went off for you. Because you took the contract.
Oh. So, our character...
Mm-hmm.
It's the shop that Buster and Alric tried to break into and nearly got poisoned to death.
Yep.
Okay.
And the name of the shop is one of the locations that was on John's checklist.
Yep. Hegelbrand's Toys and Trinkets.
Yep.
Who's up for a side quest?
He's up for a what?
Well, who are
Just
the
anyone.
players? main journey for like a quest almost, and I've just been given a secondary job. So side.
I mean, but I want to go to the witch's hut anyway.
Yeah, it looks like the group wants the owner of the shop out front dead. Would I know if handing the letter to them would do anything bad?
Probably not. No, you'd know that they'd be fine to read it. Contract's already been taken.
In which case, I'd hand it around.
Okay. You recognize the writing. They won't.
Do we have a choice?
You just can't.
Kind of.
Oh, okay. You have a choice. Would I know if I had a choice?
You would know that you were told if you didn't do it, you will be executed.
You would have also all known Bus is on the run from one of those at the moment.
Correct.
I don't really have a choice. But it should be fun. Didn't almost die
And
the
if we
first
help you,
time.
maybe it would be faster. Yeah.
That too.
We can't just leave you. Yeah.
Didn't John, or he found his room, didn't he have it marked on the...
Yeah,
on the map?
I need to go to the same room for trying to find John.
Perfect. Aligned goals.
Well, that, and if you do not have a choice, we do not have a choice. We are in this together.
Exactly.
100%. Is there anything else in the room, or is it just her?
It was literally just a hidey hole. It's got like a little, like a straw bed, chair, table, candle. That's it. It's basically just a secret room to use for passing messages back and forth. For Alric, though, this is a little something he's never been done before. He's never seen the symbols before, so this is new to him.
Cutting close to home, though.
Yep.
As it were. Yep. Cool.
He would recognize what she was, though. She's just a messenger.
I imagine or like a in training.
Yeah, this is probably one of her first jobs on her own. And they're starting to recruit really young. Again.
Oh well.
You thieves are something else.
What we can do about her?
Well, she'd be long gone by now anyway.
Back to the lightning storm or upstairs to the Fey room?
I say... Well... Do we need to do
This may be ideal timing. With the storm going on overhead, mask any sound we make, mask any footprints we leave whilst leaving.
Sounds good to me. It's not like we have far to go.
Okay.
You said like when we first came down into the sewers.
Yep.
The sewers like two directions. One of them went down the alley.
Yeah, there would have been like other paths to take, but the symbol took you this direction. Yeah.
Just a thought of, would any of those paths taken us underneath the shop?
You would have to go back to where you came from and head down there and take a look.
Well, we need to go back that direction anyway to get out.
Yeah. So by the time you guys get back to where you can climb back up, if you went down like 30 to 40 feet, how long does that last for on the bell? Is it like an hour or is it only like a minute?
I think it's just a charge.
I can't remember how long it lasted.
The branch has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can expend a charge, and it tells you if there's anything within 60 feet.
So
but that's it. It's just instant.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much once you guys get back there and head back down, all you can actually give me... your passive would be close, but I still want investigations from the area.
All of us, or
Who's ever looking for anything hinky?
An investigation, not perception.
Yeah, I'd rather have investigation because this is more probing and looking.
Well, I got a nat 1.
Ooh. I got a 15.
Clark is not a detective.
I would also kind of take Arcana from our magically inclined, since you were told that there's something hinky.
Would this have been a 10-minute walk from where we were in the hidey hole?
We'll go with yes.
Okay, so
There.
can I say I was casting detect magic while we walked?
Okay.
And that's a nat 1 on Arcana.
Pretty much the entire base of the building is lit up like a Christmas tree. There's an assortment types of magic going on here. You're going to be hitting pretty much every type of magic, and some that you don't know.
This is the bottom of the toy store?
Yes, like this is a little more under it, like maybe an extra 10 feet underneath it. So there could be a basement, a sub-basement, or another basement. And once you're feeling it, it doesn't really feel like rock. Could be some sort of illusion magic also. And as you put your hand and start touching it, you kind of feel it move a little. Almost like it's scaly. But it doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, that's a nope. Wait, illusion magic. I think Brownie needs to have something for that. But wait, never mind. It's in white light. Never mind.
So if we had rolled better than a 15 on perception, we might have been able to tell for sure if it was an illusion type deal.
Would you communicate that there was something there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was more the 21
Oh, yeah,
Arcana. The 21 Arcana would have...
Imagine
Yeah, Clark would have been the one to deduce the issue. With the 21.
So all I can tell is that there's something magic and like what
Yeah.
the magic is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Clark's 21, he'd be the one who'd be able to tell you there's an illusion on this wall.
So, does anyone have a light source real quick? If not, I want to start getting out a torch, ready to light it.
I'll cast a light spell.
Does
Out
that
of my
provide bright light or just regular dim light?
It's a green light that comes out of my ring. Nice little cone.
When I'm in dim light, I get to choose. Great. Eyes unclouded, I get advantage on... Well, never. On illusions to recognize them. Never mind, sorry.
Yep.
Useless.
Yeah, what type of illusion this is, you wouldn't really be able to figure out.
I think Clark, knowing it's an illusion, is just going to try to walk through it.
Okay. It's still solid. It looks like the illusion is covering up what's there. It looks like a wall, feels like something scaly wall, but it's still solid. So you're just going to see Clark just go, schmuck! Ow.
Yeah.
It's still a
Well,
wall!
that didn't work. That didn't work.
Good move. Bard the Clark Owl.
I'm sorry, I wanted to disappear for like 5 minutes. I looked in the corner, really confused what this is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to ask, is it my turn yet?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Can I cast a spell magic?
Yeah.
You can try. I'll go with that. You're gonna have to hit a 25 against the DC of the person who cast that.
Fucking... Alright, do you reckon it's actually letting me roll the fucking dice? There's not even the dice symbol on my D&D.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're close. It's hard to get rid of 9th level spells, and this is more than a 9th level spell. This is probably... From your point of view, it'd be about 10 9th level spells laid on top of each other.
That's only a 3rd level spell.
Yeah. But you'd see it almost do something for you.
I'm not coming back.
Well, that didn't work.
That would have worked against a lot of things, though. But not this.
Yeah, when you're like, it's a 25, I was like, alright, 19, 20.
Yep.
I rolled a fucking 17.
Yep.
Is there anything else around this?
No, just looks like the bottom of a something.
So we've hit a dead end, haven't we?
For the most part, yes.
Wait, did you usually lift it? Or
No, I just
He was
missed
close.
out. I needed a 25, I got a 22.
Yep.
ooh,
No, looks like there's no way in from the bottom. You'd have to go in through...
The front door.
Yeah.
Now do we have a bit of muscle?
we can actually get in through the front door
Mhm.
now. Okay.
And you can tell from being down there for a good 20, well, probably almost a half hour with walking there and back and talking. The storm upstairs is a very, very bad one. It's rumbling, it's lightning, there's a lot of rain. Your guys are going to be getting wet. Which is a good thing you don't have a panther with you. He's probably under your bed right now.
No. But we're going to come back and there's going to be no furniture. It's going to be shreds of wood.
Claw marks on the door. Yep.
Separation anxiety.
Yeah.
The last
it's
time
a
that
deposit.
happened,
He's a good cat. No, it's just destroyed the inn.
Yes.
Yeah. The innkeeper might be hearing a lot of growling and yelling and howling. Yep.
In through the front door then?
Could I relay to them exactly what went down last time?
By all
just
means.
tonight?
Yeah, I assume by the time...
'Cause we already worked out where the entrances were. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume on your walk you would have included them on stuff.
Also, for my memory, where were the entrances?
The entrances were pretty much... so where you've seen the symbol was pretty much at the back, so you just have to go around to the front, and there's like a window, just like your normal shop window with a couple dolls that were in there. The sign was like a little too high for you guys to read it, but you did make out a little bit of it, but there's just a front door. Just looks a little boarded up.
On the balcony.
Yeah.
It went through a window.
Yeah, and you guys climb through the second floor balcony.
Did you both get really jacked up last time you went in there?
It was very not pleasant. I'll make it like a throwing up gesture.
I don't think I rolled above a 10 on con saves.
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
Like, it wasn't good.
Nope.
Very, very bad trip.
So Ani doesn't really know specifically what would have caused that, but so just to be safe before we go in, she's going to reach out to Alric and cast Protection from Good and Evil. If you want to accept it, you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. So if any of that was what caused any of that, you can't. That won't happen, and then they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Okay. And that's what, an hour?
It's only 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, perfect.
It's as we're going in, just in case.
Okay, so as you guys go in.
Don't know what you did, but that felt good.
Hopefully that will cover some of whatever happened last time.
Okay. As you guys get up to the front, you will see that it is still unlocked, but the door's not budging. You don't see anything major happening. You don't hear anything. It's just, yeah, looks like it's a little stuck.
Can I try and force it open?
Yep. Give me a just straight athletics check with advantage, because I'm assuming everybody's going to help you push.
$15.
15. You're going to have it budge a little, but not much yet. Enough to get a good little look inside, and it just looks like a toy shop from your perspective.
Can I look down to see if there's anything obstructing the door?
Yeah, it does look like there's like a table that's been kind of thrown across there, but it's a big like workbench.
Is there enough room to slip through and under the workbench?
Not yet, no.
Not me personally, but someone smaller.
No, not yet. Like, you'd pretty much just be able to have like an inch propped open, just enough to see through. With a 15, you really got to give it a good whack.
Well, can I try again?
Absolutely.
I'm going to hand him one of my crowbars.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that the same again? Just an athletics, yeah?
And Clark will go up to and tap him like on the knee. I say, "You got this, big guy." Give him a bardic inspiration as well.
Nice. So you can add a d6.
Guidance.
Basic.
And guidance
Okay.
for a d4.
Is that... Okay.
What else am I here for?
Yep.
So is that straight or advantage again?
Advantage again. Yep.
No, I don't want disadvantage.
Advantage with a D6 and a D4. Come on, buddy.
22 plus all that, it just kind of falls in.
Yeah, had a D4, another 2.
24.
And actually,
28.
my bardic inspiration is up to a D8.
A d8 now, so
Yep.
close to a 30. You pretty much, as soon as you start pushing on it, you all just kind of like collapse and fall in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll move you to that map.
Why do I picture Larry, Curly, and Mo all just go boom, 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 boom.
Stooges.
So I'll move you guys up, and you just get inside with Kargath in the lead. And we will do our quick break from there and go from there.
Cool.
Amazing.
Let's see what this is. Oh, very big crystal.
So as soon as you guys go through the lovely door to the toy store, It's dark in here. No, nothing's lit. But there's lots of, those of you who have dark vision, you will notice a lot of like half broken toys, half made toys. There's a little bit of dust on the ground, but not a lot. So this place is probably hasn't been used in maybe 5 days. Most of the dust might have been there from the earthquake. You're not too sure. But as you guys go through the door, it just randomly closes and locks on you.
Oh no.
And no amount of budging seems to do anything. You should be able to move your token too there, Hal.
I can't control Hal.
No? Let me fix that.
I can't move mine either.
No?
I don't think.
Try that now for Hal. Okay.
He's free. He runs away.
1 sec, Dave. Alright, you should be able to now.
Think. Yeah.
Okay, everyone else good?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So, as you guys go in here, the thunder and the lightning outside is getting really, really bad. And as you guys move about, you see right here a spotlight appear. And this creature, this little toy comes to life. I'll put a picture of it in Discord for you. Basically, of course it is. As soon as you guys start to enter and get closer and closer and closer, this thing comes to life and a spotlight appears on it and it just starts doing a little dance on its little tiny unicycle. This thing's tiny, like this thing's maybe 3 inches tall. Doesn't say anything. No sound. It just, doesn't have like the strings or anything. It just gets up, starts doing a dance off and on, and then just randomly jumps on the floor, nice and quiet. And then it goes dark again. And vanishes.
And that was only one.
There's only one, yes.
This place is my dreams.
And in between lightning, every time the lightning strikes, like you're getting lightning probably every 5-10 seconds right now, all the heads of all the toys follow you guys wherever you go.
No, that doesn't. No.
So, I need perception checks from everyone, please.
Sooner we get through this, sooner we can get out.
No perception.
13.
17.
Ooh. Hal, I hit a 22 stealth, so you're the only one who can actually see this thing dart from where it landed. It's suddenly back over here, towards Kargath.
I'm just going to go behind you, Kargath.
I will slowly back up and.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to move your guys around. We're going to do this like every 6 seconds. It moves. Our best bet right now. You're not in.
I can't.
Sorry, say that again?
That's right, I can't. What I was going to do, I can't do.
Okay. Your dark vision, even with everybody, you can't see this thing. It's almost like blurred. So we'll do one more round. Another perception checks from everybody, please.
Oh,
Anyone.
now rolling well.
Alric, you see this thing right underneath Kargath's foot, and it's about to strike Kargath.
Oh.
Can I dive through it to stop it?
Yep. Give me a athletics check, and I'll see if you can.
Athletics.
Yep. At 20.
Crit.
Okay.
Nice.
You pick this up in your hand, and I'm going to show you. I rolled a nat 20 as it hits you. Well, I did roll a nat 20. I need a charisma save, please.
Oh.
And
I
you-
got a 21 on perception. Would I see this too? Would I be able to step in before it attacks
This
him?
thing's a little too small.
Okay.
Yeah, like this thing's 3 inches tall.
That's only a 12.
Okay. Annie, you would notice that this thing immediately strikes. It's got like a silver needle that's like this whole thing is made together, so like the needle can't be dropped. It's part of the doll, and it sticks Alric with the needle, and then the entire toy goes limp. And Alric, you are no longer Alric. You are, for all purposes that you know, there's no thought left in your brain. And the rest of you see Alric's body just kind of animate a little and attack Kargath, who's right near him. As he is slowly...
Hold on,
Oh,
does
sorry. Wait a minute.
Does that protection from evil
Ooh.
and good stop any of that?
Thank you. I just remembered that. That's the actual spell you need to counter this. So it was going to go for Kargath because I rolled to see who was going to go. But yes, so you just take 3 points of damage, and this little toy is just like trying to stab you, but nothing's happening. Sorry, I forgot about that. That's the actual spell you need.
Since I've got a
So it worked
grab,
out
can I
perfectly.
like snap it or?
What would you like to do with it?
I'm trying and break it.
The needle or the toy itself?
The toy itself.
Okay, it is still all constructs. Yeah, constructs. So you still need to give me an attack roll, please.
I guess technically this would be what, unarmed?
Probably yes.
Just for the.
Okay, roll me some damage. I'll write this down. 6 points of damage. Okay. You basically just punch it in the face and it just looks at you and smiles.
I was more going for like a dash it against the side of one of the tables.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically just going to still turn its head at you and smile, and we may as well roll initiative for everybody now. I'll bring up the tracker here.
Okay.
Where is it? There's the turn order. If you want to click on your token, then roll. Oh, and I'll put.
I got a 5 on mine.
I'll put that back on, and Alric, you were down here dodging it.
That would have been fun. Body swap with a tiny little 3-inch tall marionette creature.
Oh, why is this not letting me add that to the tracker? Thank you. And it's got a... I don't think anything. He rolled a 18.
Oh no! That's not good.
I don't know why that token's there. Whoops, I got rid of Alric. Sorry, I'll put you back on. And you rolled a 21. Oddly enough, Alric, your turn.
Wait, no.
Oh, you just went, sorry.
Hold on,
I
I'm
got
not
an 11.
on there.
I rolled an 11. I don't know where you're getting 21 from.
Oh, it told me 21. It's probably from another one before.
Mine's not doing it either. Sorry.
What did you roll? For Annie?
I rolled a 5. I was trying to roll it like on the token, but I can't.
Perfect.
It's not working. But
No worries.
yeah, physically rolled a 5.
Okay. So its turn again. And that lasts for 10 minutes, so you're still good. It is going to try to escape, and it rolled I need another just strength check from you, because it's trying to get under your grapple.
Right, strength check.
Yep.
Good thing I'm all for that strength.
This thing jumps out of your grasp and runs under the table. So Kargath and Alric can get attacks of opportunity on it.
Please.
Okay.
Mine will probably be the one-handed.
Okay, so 12 total? Okay. You'll notice quite a bit of string has been sliced off this thing, but still no sound. And as you guys are moving around, the more the lightning, the thunder, you're going to see a lot of toys just start assembling themselves.
Oh boy.
Clark,
boy.
your turn.
All right. I think being where that little thing ran to, I'm going to target basically the top of the table where I saw it run.
Yep.
So it's going to be a 20-foot cube. And casting that there's mischief. Let's see. So that was a 1. I need a wisdom saving throw from the little toy.
It's got a +2. I rolled a 13, 15.
Where's my spell save?
And it's immune to charm, frightened, and poisoned.
Well, that means it's immune anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So that was that. All right, so I am going to 5, 10, 15 right there. And as a bonus action, I know we didn't take very much, but I'm still going to cast Healing Word. As a bonus action on Alric.
Really not worth it, but okay.
Well, yeah, it's only 4. You got your back.
You're back full.
Okay. And that is Clark's turn.
Okay. Kargath.
I'm going to yeah. Oh, just go after this thing again.
Okay.
So it's the one we can go for. So I'll move to the edge of the table.
It's under the
And
table,
take-
so you'll be at disadvantage trying to find it and hit it, because it's dark under there. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay. But you'd still be crouched, and trying to swing underneath a small table is going to be at disadvantage to try and hit it. But you do see it there. Nat 1's not going to do it.
No.
No, you probably swing and your sword gets like buried into the table. Anything else for Kargath?
No. Oh.
Okay, Buster. Sorry, it's not Buster. It's Hal.
I assume the tables here are regular sized tables.
Yeah, for the most part
Tables
they
for
are.
regular people.
Yeah.
Meaning I can probably just fit right underneath them.
What was your initiative there for Hal? Because it came up Buster, I just noticed. It's up there somewhere.
Oh, you said how?
Yeah, sorry.
I missed
he got
that.
a sorry.
No, my bad.
No, that's fine. It's got Buster, but I'm gonna add Hal in there. You got a 15. Where is it? Can't see initiatives for some reason. Anyway, I think
It was a 16. Just
16.
found it.
Okay, perfect. So Hal, your turn.
I was gonna say it helps when the microphone's not muted.
Yep.
I was talking and I was like, I said 16, but meh. Then I'm like, am I muted? Can I use Told the Dead on it?
Yep. You'd have to get up near it and yeah, you'd have to move closer.
It's a 60-foot range from there. It should be fine.
Okay, if you're bent over. Yep. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. Then it's going to be at my advantage for the save. It's what, a wisdom save?
Wisdom 14.
Okay. And Told the Dead, that's what type of damage? Psychic?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. Okay, perfect. Well, that one's going to fail. That one's going to fail. Okay, he takes full damage. He or she
He's
or
been
it.
hit before.
Correct, yes.
Just because it changes the damage.
Sure does.
9.
As soon as you hear this lovely little bell sound go off, you see this little tiny doll just kind of limp over and start bleeding out of an ear.
Bleeding.
And as soon as that thing dies, all the other toys, you're just going to start just going, Mommy's not going to like that. Mommy's not going to like that. She's going to come for you.
Shut up.
And then all the toys start to assemble
Oh boy.
into one big toy.
Oh no.
Well, that's
What's
a
it?
CPU, a capital C.
There's a pit of frog.
And this one starts to just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh my god.
It's a little too big, sorry. It's got to go one size down.
It's a toy hodgepodge.
And I will roll initiative for this thing.
Make it bottom. Go on.
I'm just remembering that I'm 5 because I'm not on here.
It's okay. It's only got a... You're not on there? Yeah, I see you on the turn order.
Really? It doesn't show up on mine. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't
I will
for me
listen.
either.
It's got an 8.
Of course it goes before me.
We will go back to top initiative because there would have been enough time for this to...
That carionette's dead though.
Shit, I got rid of Kargath. I don't like this thing for some reason.
You've taken me off by
Yeah, I know.
60.
There you go. You're fine again. So this thing gets into like one giant toy, and I will actually share the entire image of you so you can enjoy it in its glory on Discord.
No, rather not. Thank
That's what it turns into.
Wow.
Oh, it's so cuddly.
And as soon as it
It's kind of
speaks, like,
adorable in a creepy
I
way.
know, all the toys' mouths just start going off in the same voice. Mommy's not gonna be happy. Kargath, your turn.
What am I gonna do? Just short. Right, what have I got to do? Do I have enough space to go large?
Yeah, there's like 20-foot ceilings in here. It's a pretty big shop.
Okay.
Yep. Well, not 20, but close enough for you to get large, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I keep on totally forgetting about, which I might move up by 30 feet because he's.
Okay.
I'm going to move up my distance, I think, up to about 20 feet. And then I'm going to pull out my rune pouch and try see what's out of that.
I did not get that prepared. Give me 1 sec. It's easy to do. I think this is the first time you've used it.
No,
or a second, something like that.
No, not even. This is the first because I keep on forgetting I have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't you use it on the boat?
Oh, yes, you did. You caused darkness.
Well, okay.
There they are.
What
Okay,
am I
just
rolling?
roll me a d20. Yep. This is your full action, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Just a straight d20.
Yeah, just a 2.
A 2. That's better than a 1.
Yeah, but not by much.
So the rune's going to glow and turn black, and out from Kargath is a 10-foot darkness spell for 1 minute. The odd thing is, though, you can see through this one. Nobody else can.
Well, brilliant.
Is it magical darkness or?
This is magical darkness, yes.
So
Which means I can also see through it.
Yes.
this nice, lovely creature is in darkness, and
it's tied to the rune, you would know. So if you move the rune, it'll move the darkness.
yeah. So I'm just gonna, yeah.
Okay, so you're causing everyone pretty much to have disadvantage with attacks on it.
On it.
Yeah.
Unless I move it out, make sure it's out of range.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh. Alrighty then.
Anything else for Kargath?
So that was my action. Okay. Oh gosh.
I think your runes are like special abilities, so you can always use a rune anytime, I think, too.
Yes. My runes are like bonus actions anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I will. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Since I've used it.
Perfect.
I'm just.
What's the
Don't
dex
leave over.
for Hal and Clark? I should have. You all got 16, so it's probably doesn't really matter. But who has the highest dex between the three of you?
I've got a +1.
What's Clark's dex bonus?
+3.
Okay, so you would go before, and what's Kargath's?
+2, so technically.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So I'll just put you there. So it'll go Clark, then Hal. Okay. What's Clark want to do against this giant toy weird thing?
All right. Let's see.
And it's just on the outside edge of a magical darkness that is centered on Kargath.
Okay.
And I'll bring that in. 10-foot radius on Kargath.
5. 5, 10, 20. Alright. So
This whole place is dark, but the lightning and whatnot you get in between that. You can see it.
Well, I have 120 feet of dark vision anyway.
Okay.
So 5, 10.
But that won't go through magical darkness.
Yes.
Yep.
So I am going to move there. Kind of stand on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I can have a better advantage than trying to shoot under the table.
Yep.
And I am going to chaos its sacred flame. So I need a Dex 13 save from
A dex save from this
Crazy.
piece of shit. 12.
yay. So
Actually, it's got magic resistance. Nope, that still fails.
So he takes 11. Sorry. That was 11 radiant.
Okay.
Yes, 11 radiant damage.
Okay. You see this creature just get bathed in a nice shiny light, and it seems to not like it a little. It's still saying the same thing, though. Mommy's gonna eat you. Mommy's gonna eat you. From like 100 different mouths.
I don't have a bonus action I can use, so... Yep.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Hal.
I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
Alright, then one more. Just range of spells.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Which is the last of that. And then as a bonus action, can I cast Spiritual Weapon
Sure.
at second level?
I'll just create another U as your spiritual weapon.
Can you... I can't move it. Does that matter?
Give me one sec. I don't know why it's not letting me not automatically saving for you.
How's duplicating?
There you go. Yeah, you should be able to move it.
Yeah. I'm just going to cast it next to it.
Okay. And it automatically gets a hit, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just put the red dot on it for secret. For the weapon.
Sure.
I'm after...
You're like, come on, his spiritual weapon would be him.
Why would I not?
Exactly.
Riddled.
I'm the best.
Well, being Hal, I assumed you'd be bunching guns or something. So
Or that. Once we figure out exactly what it looks like, we'll create a token for it.
How do I swing the button? I'll take a swing. Do you know how hard this is to do when you don't have a fucking dice roll?
17 will hit. This thing's big and burly.
Spiritual weapon. Five, and that's force damage.
Okay. Okay. Anything else from Hal?
Oh,
But that's it for my turn. But how do I get like a little circle around me of 10 feet?
What color?
Green, please. Always green.
Always green.
Thunder go out, sir.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. I threw it on the map layer for now. If you need it moved, let me know. Alric.
Yes. Well, I was going to charge through the darkness.
Yep.
And I like to sort of jump and with both hands thrust like the spear into it overhead.
Okay. Yep,
16
easily.
hit.
Oh god, yeah. Everything's gonna hit this.
Over both hands, so that's the...
An 11? Okay.
And I like to, as a bonus action, as I'm that sort of jabs in, to kick it, and
Yep.
sort of punch myself out of it as well,
Okay.
which would be unarmed. $14 hit,
Oh yeah.
8 more damage, which also lets me disengage, and I will disappear
Okay.
back into the darkness.
You guys will notice that unless it's straight magic, weapons aren't doing a lot.
Even magical weapons?
Even magical weapons.
Oh, freaking wonderful, says the man who's got no magic ability whatsoever.
What do you mean? You're surrounded by darkness that you caused.
Yeah, but that's a one-off, as in, I haven't got spells and stuff.
Alright.
We're in the same boat here.
This thing doesn't like any of you guys, so it's coming right up into
Start
here.
turn
There you go.
because it's in spiritual guardians.
Yep, by all means. It's not smart. It wouldn't know. It's got a 6 intelligence.
Is it? Oh, just roll.
Yeah.
Three d8, and I got 6 damage.
Sure did. And what type of damage was that?
Radiant.
If it's
Radiant?
good alignment, if you are good, which I am, so it'd be radiant.
Okay, perfect. Alright. First swing, this thing's just gonna reach up and, like, its fists are doll heads.
No.
An 18 hit Alric.
That would. I assume it's seeing through the magical darkness.
Sure is. The second attack was a nat 1. That will do nothing. So I am 14 magical bludgeoning to you.
Ow.
Okay.
Does the magical weapon get a attack of opportunity?
I can't remember if spiritual weapons do or not. I honestly don't know. We'll say we'll do Aniket's turn, and then I'll let you know.
I'll Google it while you're doing your thing.
Yeah. So Annie, your turn.
Are the other toys continuing to assemble themselves
They assembled into this thing. There's no
into
toys
that
left.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
So in that case, how tall is the darkness? Like if I got up on a table, would I be able to see this thing?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah, like the
I'm gonna
magical
run-
darkness, I think is just out. Does it go 10 feet up too?
Not sure. If it's a sphere, I assume it would go 10 feet up.
It should go 10 feet up. So yeah, you probably would need to go around, like just in a general from where you are. If you poked your head out here, you'd be fine.
Okay, so if I went here,
Yep.
would I be able to see the creature that's standing in the darkness?
It is going to be taller than 10 feet, so you'd
Okay.
see it. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Actually,
Yeah, it and Kargath. It's got a little bit more on Kargath because Kargath got pretty big.
and I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at it. Ooh, 24 to hit.
Oh god, yeah. I don't see anything that says spiritual weapon can use your reaction.
Yeah, I googled it, says it can't, and I can't flank with it either.
Nope.
2d8. It's only 5 cold damage, but its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
By 10? Let me see.
So 5 cold damage and speed reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. It's taking a little bit of a beating. And yeah, it doesn't look like it is going to be affected by the speed. That's fine. It's not going anywhere. It's too dumb. Okay. Back up. Anything else for Annie?
Excuse me. Nope, that was my full movement, so that's
Okay.
it. Actually, yeah, no, that's it. Sorry.
Okay. Clark.
All right. You know what? We're gonna try something a little bit different. Target him. We're gonna cast a guiding bolt.
Okay.
For 23 to hit.
Yeah. It takes 9 to hit this thing.
Whoop, 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 whoop. What the heck?
Everything hits this thing. 13 radiant?
Is that what it says? Yes, 13 radiant.
Okay. Okay. If this thing had blood, it'd be bloodied. Right now, you pretty much just see bits and pieces of dolls flying off this thing left, right, and center.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to tap Annie on the back of the knee and say thank you and give her a bardic inspiration.
To get a D8 to
thank
use
you.
for anything.
And that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Kargath. What would Kargath like to do?
I'm just gonna swing at it with my sword again. I think it's might have done that, and I get an extra. Right, yeah. Let's just do that. Boom.
Another nat 1. Yep, you go to swing your sword at this thing and just... I think it's probably too creepy for you, and you just kind of swing wide. Yeah.
I'll got 2 attacks, haven't I? Did I swing again?
Yep.
Oh, it's just not going well on the roll. Oh, God, again!
Oh, nat 20 that time. Beautiful.
So, how do you deal with crit rolls?
Max damage and then whatever you roll, plus your bonus.
Max damage, so that'll be 11. So that'll be, yeah, so it's a D8 plus 3 plus another 7. Because I'm one-handed. That's 18. I think my maths is right.
18? Okay. You don't add your bonus twice, though, so just 8 plus what you just rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. So 15.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. 15. Excellent. And you're non-magical, so that's down to 7. Anything else for Kargath?
No.
Okay. Mr. Hal.
Just checking the distance is something I just realized.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay, cool. I was like, I know it has a small movement. I'm going to move that back into contact.
Mm-hmm.
Remove myself over here. Can I bring the green thingy with me?
Yeah, you should be able to move it.
No.
Nope. Okay. Here you go.
And cool. Can I cast Toll the Dead on it with Wisdom save?
Sure can. Nope. 9?
Nah, 14.
How much damage, please? This thing's looking a little beat up. Only a 5.
And then I'll attack with the magical weapon.
Okay.
The spiritual.
Okay. That'll hit. So,
7 force damage.
okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. You're also going to see this thing get really mad and almost go berserk. And it looks like it's not going to move, though, and it's still going to be focused on its current target. But it's getting red, angry, and it's going to stop asking for mommy, and more just going to start just looking at its current target, Alric, and go, maybe I'll eat you. Yeah, let's all eat you. As it rages. Alric, your turn.
I'm in danger.
It only hit you once so far, though.
Question.
Yep.
With Hal there,
Yep.
would we get flanking?
Yep.
I
He's
was
right
gonna
on the
move,
corner.
but
Yep.
don't need to anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna try and don't know how we do this.
And you also notice, like, a lot of the toys that are falling off this thing are, like, crawling away.
I guess I just found like a springboard off the table behind me.
Okay.
To lunge at it whilst attacking with the spear.
Sure. That'll hit.
Wait, no, advantage, sorry.
Yep. That'll still hit. Just go for the crit.
I
The 11 still hits.
and that was one-handed, sorry. So that's just the 6 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, using it as like a little lever, swing off my spear, and bonus action, axe kick it.
Okay. Gonna kick a tiny little doll in the head.
I think,
How
I think
dare.
That
For 5.
plus,
So
so there's a hit. I'm going to use that to disengage and
Okay.
back away. Let's say on top of this table at the end. That should.
Okay.
Let me measure that. Sorry.
Does
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
21 will hit you? Oh, you disengaged. Sorry. Never
I
mind.
disengaged because
Yep,
of
forgot.
attack. Yep.
Forgot. Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn.
It's okay. I just don't know if it's dumb enough. No, it's berserked right now. So it's going to hit the nearest target, which would be Kargath.
Start of its turn.
So he
Takes 14 damage.
Another 14 radiant. Ooh, okay. You pretty much see this thing held on by a couple dolls that are just holding on to each other, but it's still alive. Ish. 15 hit Kargath?
No.
Okay, second attack. That's not either. This thing is not looking good and not doing well. I'm rolling terrible with it. That's its turn. It really can't do a lot other than a couple slams. Annie, you can see this thing's pretty much almost gone.
I'm gonna send a couple Eldritch blasts at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Fully. Does a 13 hit?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't remember what you said hit. Okay.
9.
Cool. Okay, so I have 2 beams coming at it. So
Probably only need one.
The first one is 8, and the second one is 10.
It had 4 health left. You're going to see this doll just pretty much explode on impact with the first one. As soon as it falls and all the dolls stop moving, you guys don't see anything threatening in your immediate area. And
Can I pick up one of the dolls and keep it?
You'll
Like one of the little ones?
absolutely can, yes. Yeah, like this thing is just like all the dolls just pretty much just tried to crawl away from you, and as soon as it died, they all went still. And
Yeah, if they're like dead, I want to take one of the little skeleton dolls.
by all means, you can add one little tiny porcelain doll to your inventory. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And after a bit of time, your darkness Kargath will fade.
Brilliant. So where's
But the door is still locked.
no. Door still locked?
If it's been over a minute, you can get rid of the green thing around me too.
Okay. Whoopsie.
Oh.
That was the wrong button.
Not.
I assume we. Oh, sorry, no, go on.
I was just going to say, seeing these stairs go up,
Sure do.
I will look at the others and say, yeah. Is there anything else that looks out of place or anything, Mr. DM, sir?
Give me an investigation of a dark room. It's still thunder and lightning outside. You would have to look for something.
Sorry?
Like I said, Clark is not a detective.
Neither is Kargath.
Yeah, anyone else who wants to do an investigation? I'll roll one for Alric while he steps out for a second.
I had a 15.
15 is good. Alric rolled a nat 18. So you and Alric take a quick look around. In the immediate layer, like the main floor, this kind of looks like just a normal toy shop. There's nothing really out of place. You don't find any money. You don't find weapons. You just find a lot of odd assortments of stuff to make toys with. As you come around the corner, it just looks like the same. It's just shelves and shelves of just toys that didn't join in on the fight. So there's still an assortment of regular things here that have been created, maybe non-magical ones. But for the majority, you don't really see anything hinky. But if your passives, well, Auric's passive, if you give me perception checks.
23.
So everyone or just those who did well on the investigation?
Okay. Anyone with even a passive of 15 or over and rolling 15 or over, it kind of looks like these two areas here where the display toys are and the big bay windows, kind of looks like one of them winked at you.
Oh boy.
We're in a giant mimic.
Creepy toy stores. Yeah.
Can I go up and investigate wherever like it looked like one winked at us?
Yep. It'd be this one here, we'll say, with the toy horse in front of it.
I'm sorry, what? The winking?
One of the big bay windows winked at you guys.
The window winked. Okay.
Yep. It's almost like it turned into a little eyeball and winked at you. What would you like to roll? Arcana, investigation?
Would the bardic inspiration carry over from combat?
It lasts, I think, until she uses it, so sure.
Give her
Okay.
a guidance
Well,
as well.
I rolled a nat 20.
Matter anyway.
You're going to kind of see past like an illusion bit, and you're just going to notice that the bay window itself is going to turn into an eyeball and just stare at you.
No.
And
Does
then-
anything happen?
It's going to blink every now and then. And as soon as that one does, this one also turns into an eye.
Oh god.
And then all the
Okay.
lights come on.
Did you guys see that?
What, the lights?
The windows are blinking. Do they still look like eyeballs?
Yep. Now everybody
Okay,
can see
look.
it.
I'm just pointing at the windows and backing way up.
You hear Clark going nope 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 as he's kind of nope 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 as he runs towards the door back here.
As soon as you guys start to get a little creepy, the door itself is going to... there's like an area where you can shove mail in that appears, and it turns into like a little happy-faced mouth. And the house is just going to go, well, that was quite fun. Endelin's not going to be happy, though. She does love her creations. What can I help you all with? We're closed, by the way.
Who are you?
I'm Endelin's house. Who are you?
I'm Kargath.
Well, you're an intruder to me. I might have to let her know you're here. Well, she probably does. You just killed her favorite creation.
Well, we were just defending ourselves.
You broke in. I had the right to defend myself if I want to.
Oh.
So, I think this is the second time. Yes, I do recognize two of you. One of you, actually. You tried to come in earlier. That was bad. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining, but... why are you here?
May or may not have been ordered is the right word, to dispose of. Yeah. I just sort of do the the tie, like the action of tying a rope around someone's neck and...
Yeah, its insight check did not catch that. I rolled a 3.
Sorry.
Something's off about all you, but I'm not smart enough to understand why.
I want to say we were sent here to look for Endelin.
Well,
We're supposed to help her.
you should have waited until we were open and she was here. She's busy elsewhere.
It's kind of an emergency. Can you let us know where we can find her?
Oh no. I am under strict orders never to divulge where my tenant currently is.
Your tenant or your master?
Bit of both. A house always needs a tenant.
Okay. Clark is going to try something very, very strange
Okay.
and see if. I don't know how this would work, but I want to cast Zone of Truth on the entire house.
Okay. Give me an Arcana first.
15.
A 15's enough to know when you're in a hag's home, whatever you try will probably not work. And as you kind of look around, this kind of feels like you get the almost same sense that you did when you walked in and met Abigail. But a little less nice. No bakery smells. She's not baking you bread.
Okay. So we won't.
But there is some sentience here, yes.
All right. So if I was to try to sneak up the stairs, the house would definitely know, right?
Correct. You can still probably try to go up. It all depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try, and we're gonna try to stealth, even though it's a giant sentient building that I'm inside of.
Yep.
So.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Wait.
Yep.
What
Nope.
if I made you invisible, Clark, and you flew? Because walk, I feel like it could feel you, but what if you flew invisible? Do you think it would know?
You would have to try to find out.
Well, what the heck? Let's give it a try because I totally failed that stealth check anyway.
So I finally clicked what the scaly things in the sewers were.
Close. A little different. Same-ish, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to, once a day, I can cast invisibility without using a spell slot.
Sure.
So I'm going to make Clark invisible.
Okay. As soon as you...
Preferably not right there where it looks like you're trying to go. But
Okay. I will say anywhere you do it, you're going to have that lovely same spotlight just follow you around.
What do you mean? Like if
As soon as you
if
cast...
he is invisible, the spotlight follows him still?
Yeah, as soon as you cast invisibility on him, the house is going to chuckle and put that lovely little spotlight on you so everybody can see where you currently are. And it's just going to laugh and go, I can see
on
everything.
Me or on him?
On
Sorry.
Clark, who's invisible.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The
Okay.
house is just basically marking you and following you.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so I'm going to drop it.
Okay. Oh dear. I would have thought someone of your stature would know what happens in here, but hey.
I'm not from around here.
Oh. You smell like you belong here, though.
Not sure how to take that.
Well. Well, now, what would you all like to, accomplish, or what would you like?
John.
John, I don't know names. I'm usually not told a lot, except to, guard myself. The comings and goings of Endolin don't really matter to me, except for those trying to break in unannounced.
Ooh, it's been a while. It was a while ago now, but we learned what John looked like, right?
Yes. And Hal would have told you that he's met John.
I'm a minor illusion. The face of John, the bust of John. Have you seen this person?
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Persuasion.
Yep. I rolled a nat 20, so you probably don't need to.
It's a very, very bad bust.
Well, humans all look the same. I am sorry.
Houses all look the same.
Well, I can look however I need to look. But this is what she wants me to look like, so this is what I currently look like.
I was just doing it as a small ass coming back as a human.
Well, we seem to be in an impasse. I would love for her to meet you in person. I would really like to keep you all locked in here forever, too. I don't get to talk to people that often. Decisions. What should I do? You're going to hear a click, and the door's going to open. I think it's best for you to have fun outside in the, storm. In other words, get out. But do come back if you get on her good side. I'd love another chat.
Clark will.
I'm sprinting for the door. I'm out. Yeah.
Clark is flying right behind Annie.
Okay. Everyone leaving, I assume?
Yeah. I think.
Alright. As soon as you guys all go outside, lights go out, door closes, all the shutters close, all the curtains close, and the house just kind of sighs. And now you guys are outside getting wet. So what would you like to
Where else?
It's by now,
That had the strings
you're getting close to midnight.
Clark is going to try to message the house. Please let us know when she has returned, so we can do this the proper way.
You're getting nothing.
Well, he will just hope that it was heard.
I was hoping you're going to say you're there to kill her. Oh, you're so lucky you didn't mention her name that you're going to kill her.
I mean, I was about to.
I know.
I'll be honest, I forgot how to pronounce her name.
Yeah.
So, I'll work around it.
It worked out.
I was going for deception. Like, we're here to meet her. We need to help her and then get her there and then kill her.
It's
we need to help her to the afterlife.
It's a very, very smart house.
Well, if it's a hag, sounds like I'm gonna have to be executed because
More importantly,
fighting a hag does not sound fun.
Why was a hag working for your people?
I mean, but, wait, I wouldn't know that. Never
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
There's 4 temples in the Maybell Community Center that was also marked.
Correct. And the theater and the library, but the library had looked like it had been crossed off. I think it was the community. So, let me see what I said again here.
But
Where is it?
we try and get into one of the temples
Yeah, the Maybell
under the
Community
guise
Theater.
of trying to get out of this rain.
Is there a temple that's close to us?
You would have to search. Ultimately, did you take the map or did you leave it there? Although Hal does know all the temples, so he would know
I would
exactly where
bet
they are.
ask what I know.
Yeah, you know where they all are.
I'll put it the closest one that was to us. Or closest one.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. I'm looking at map. I'll move you guys back over to the map. So where you guys are, we're right here. Your closest temple would be in like this district to where you currently are. And that will be pretty much where Hal, that's pretty much your area, the Lunara area. So your temple would be the closest. And then off in this direction would be Axiom. Over here would be Braxis. Drax, you guys know, is over here. Seti's going to be up in this area. Terra's over here. Vox is completely over where the cemetery is. Saris is over here, and the twins pretty much have an observatory like in this area.
No, Axion's closest to us, but still not.
Lunara.
super close.
Lunara would be.
Well, the one that was marked. The 4 that were marked on the
Correct.
map.
Yeah, Axiom would be over here.
After Action, or do we wait till the morning when there's actually going to be happy people to see us?
Rest could be nice after fighting Hodgepodge Toy. Unless we want to go when there's not people to see us.
If you're going into a temple, it doesn't matter.
That's true, hopefully. People could be helpful.
Could be. Alright, so did you guys want to rest, or are you going to keep going?
I'm up for a rest. Just because I think
agreed.
going to a temple
Yeah.
will be better in daylight.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kerrigan might have destroyed the entire inn by now.
All right. So we will say then, you guys make your way back to the inn, settle in for a lovely good rest. Kerrigan, you would have noticed, has just been sitting at the door waiting. Not too happy, but a little maybe miffed because I don't think you have fed him yet.
I'm going to hug him and give him a little piece of meat and
Okay.
then actually give him food.
Okay. So yeah, nothing goes wrong with you guys in the night, but by morning the storm is, for the most part, subsided, and you guys can all take your long rest, and we will pick up from there next session.